Hi, I'm Tracy, and this is Tracy TV. I want to start off today by first saying that I wanted to do just a straight talk through tutorial on a nice makeup look. But then when I got home, I realized that none of the voice for this video was recording. So now I'm doing a voiceover. Yay! Now, this is my nice little Sephora travel makeup bag that I take with me everywhere and I stuff it to the max. But let's get started on a quick tutorial because I'm only going to show about 10 to 12 products and it's going to be just a very quick, easygoing look that a lot of people can achieve on their own. Now, I am not a makeup guru. Otherwise, this would be way more organized than this. But what I do have are a lot of products that I accumulated over the years, and I did a lot of research on all of these products to make sure that they are really good products for all skin types. And I actually have combination skin. So my T-zone is extremely greasy, extremely oily, and I used to have acne prone skin, but the outside perimeter, the outside area is extremely dry. So I use a moisturizer for my skin, and then I go in with a primer for the center of my face. The primer that I'm using right now is the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Primer Perfector. And when I tell you, this thing will make your makeup stick like glue. It's not going anywhere. Your pores are going to keep the grease inside. Now, if you don't have extremely greasy or combination skin, I don't recommend that you use this product. What I am also using is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. This is definitely something that every skin type can use on their face. Next, I am going to apply my foundation, and the foundation that I use is the Lancome Tint Day Idol in the shade 500 Suede. I normally just put 2 pumps on there, and then I take my beauty blender, I wet it a little bit. Luckily, this washroom has two different faucets because my husband is in the other one. And then I just dab that and try and blend that fully out all over my face. I have bangs today, so I'm not going to go all of the way up on my forehead because I don't want my forehead to break out. So I'm only going to apply this foundation and the rest of the makeup from my eyebrows on down. And then I am going to go up under my neck area, and I'm going in circles right now because again I was in a rush. I had to get somewhere in like 30 minutes. We were trying to like sightsee and do too many things at one time, and so I was being extremely rushed at the moment. And right there, I'm just trying to blend my face with my neck and chest because we've been baking in the sun and it is not blending like I wanted it to blend because it is my winter foundation. And when I say winter foundation, that means that this is the foundation that I normally wear when my skin tone hasn't seen any sunlight. And normally when I get a little bit darker, I'll do a contour, but right now I don't have any contour with me. So this next product I'm going to use is my MAC Prep and Primer stick. Now, the shade that I use in the MAC Prep and Primer is the Peach Luster highlight. And why I use that around my mouth area is because for some odd reason I am a little bit darker around my mouth, and this helps with that. I've definitely read that a lot of women who have a lot of hormone issues or a little bit of an imbalance get a little bit darker around the mouth area. And so I went out and bought this prep and primer stick to just make sure that all of my makeup is blending well. And then I just use my beauty blender to dab that into the skin. Now I'm going to take my Sephora brush, make sure it's clean, and then I'm going to use my MAC blush. The shade that I use is Ambering Rose, and this was the only blush that I brought down with me because it already has like a little bit of sparkle, and I feel like you can definitely keep putting this on, and it never looks too heavy when you wear Ambering Rose. It looks great on every skin tone. And right now, since I didn't want to bring a lot of different products with me, even though it looks like my makeup bag is overstuffed, I didn't want to bring like 3 or 4 or 5 blushes when I could just have Ambering Rose, which looks like a blush and a highlight in one. So use that. Next, I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer. The shade that I used is Fawn, and I'm going to put that right up under my eye just to give a nice little subtle highlight. Normally, I would go all of the way down and make a triangle for my cheekbone area, but today I just did a little bit right up under the eye so I could drag it down to a triangle and fade it out a little bit more for that just woke up look that I'm achieving, that I'm trying to achieve. I definitely want to look fresh faced. I don't want it to look like I have on a ton of makeup. So I'm only going to put a little bit of the font right up under my eye, and then I'm going to blend that in. Then I'm going to take that same color and font. I'm going to go down the bridge of my nose, right on my cupid's bow, and then on my chin for a nice highlight. And then you just take your beauty blender and blend that out also. Next, I have my Sasha Buttercup. This was a gem, like a diamond in the rough. Like this right here, when I say I use this up under my eyes and my makeup doesn't go anywhere, it doesn't crease no matter what foundation, no matter whatever I use. And I have like just oily skin or like right around that area. Now, I am late on this Sweet Peach by Too Faced. So many people have made videos about it, so I'm not going to go into too many details, but let me tell you, I am so late on this thing, and it's perfect for spring. So I'm going to go in with the Georgia to put on my brow bone, and then I'm putting the Summer Yum right on top of my eyelid just to give that fresh warmth that I'm trying to achieve. And that Summer Yum is going to be my transition color. Then I am going in with Cobbler and a little bit of Bellini. Now, I wish I had like a close up of how I'm putting this on my eyes, but I put Cobbler right on my eyelid and then put Bellini like just in the center of the eyelid. I have no idea what I was talking about right there. But it looks funny. It looks really animated. So next I have this Tarte Lifted sample that I got from Sephora. They're always handing out little samples of different items, and this was one of the samples that I got when I was purchasing my foundation. And for some odd reason, they sent it in the color dark brown. So I'm not going to use this as a mascara. I normally just use this on my eyebrows. And I'm not going to line my eyebrows. I just put this on so they look like they're there, you know? So whenever the wind blows my bangs around, I'll have a little bit of brow definition. Now I'm going to go in with my Stila Stay All Day waterproof liquid eyeliner. When you try to close the Stila Stay All Day, you can tell that it is pushing on the applicator and making the liquid come down. It's so hard to explain, but I appreciate that because for some odd reason, whenever I use a liquid eyeliner, the very tip of it dries out, and I hate that. I hate it with a passion. It's like a marker that dries out so fast. But this one doesn't do that because they've made sure that some kind of way inside of the top area is pressing down on the applicator and forcing that liquid to come all of the way down. I appreciate that. And I am so sorry that that light is reflecting right into the camera. I had no idea that it was doing that. But again, this was a rush job. I am not a beauty guru, and this is my first makeup tutorial ever. I'm lining my lips with the MAC lip liner in the color Chestnut, and then going in with this matte lipstick. It's in a cream sheen, and it's called Fanfare. It is so pretty. I think it is the perfect shade. It would look good on every skin tone whatsoever. I love Fanfare. It gives like a little bit of a sheen to your lips without without looking too greasy. It's just like a really nice sheen. It doesn't make your lips look greasy as ever, but it is like a little bit of a pink. So next I'm going in with the Lancome Grandoy Waterproof Mascara. I think I'm saying that right. Grandos. You let me know down below. Now I'm going to go in and just use my Urban Decay Skindonavia All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray, long lasting, oil free, paraben free, temperature control technology. Like this, I drenched myself in it. I drenched myself. And these are the pictures of how the look came out. I love this look for this weather. I kept it on and I stayed in the sun and it did not move. So that is my makeup tutorial. Please subscribe below. Thanks.